Welcome back to Pink Turtle Soaps. Today's soap is inspired by Mulan. The fragrance that we're using today is Magnolia in Bloom. The soap design has 5 different colors and we're doing it in layers. I chose the colors to match the dress that she wears in the beginning of the movie. There's a scene where she's sitting underneath a magnolia tree, and that's another reason why I chose to go with a magnolia fragrance. As always, we are going to begin by pouring our lye water into our oils and blending them together. Alright, now I'm going to set the stick blender off to the side. And we're going to pour this big bucket into 5 smaller buckets. These aren't completely even, but they're close enough. We're going to work with the first color. This color is a mix of nocturnal black and winter white mica. So it gave us a really pretty grayish silver color. I had to make this color up because I ran out of gray colorant a while back and forgot to order more. Now I'm going to add the fragrance oil. This is a really pretty fragrance. It's floral, but it's not one of those that makes you think of a flower shop. I'm going to mix this in by hand just to see what this fragrance does. And it looks like there's a little bit of ricing, but I should be able to stick blend that out. Let's see if we can take care of this ricing real quick. I'll have to look online and see what the specific notes are because it smells like something very familiar. And I don't think it's a duplication of anything. I think it's just a coincidence, but it does smell very familiar. Okay, so I've got my 2 molds here, and I'm going to pour this evenly between the 2. I'm going to move this off to the side. Give it time to firm up while we mix up the next color. This next color, I'm using Red Vibrance. I used this colorant for the Best Man soap. I really do love this color. This will be a really pretty color to use in some of my fall soaps coming up. I just added the fragrance oil and blended it together. Now I'm just going to scrape out this bucket. And I'll probably have to tap these on the ground to get this to flatten out. I'm going to move these off to the side and we'll get started on our third color, which is going to be dark navy. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what just happened. I think my camera stopped filming for some reason. But you didn't miss much. All I did was pour that dark blue, that dark navy into the molds. And now we're moving on to the next color. And this is called Flower Girl. It's a very pretty pink. I've used it one other time. I used it for the custom soap that I made a while back. Alright. Let's get this layer poured real quick. to the last layer, and we're using Purple Vibrance for this very top layer. Thankfully, my soap is staying nice and fluid for me. Get this color scraped off the side of the bucket. Then we're going to add the rest of this fragrance oil, and I will blend it, and we'll come back when we're ready to pour it into the mold. The top is finished. All I have left to do now is clean up the sides of the molds, clean up my mess, and I'm going to spray it down with rubbing alcohol to help prevent soda ash from forming. And we should be able to come back in about 24 hours and we will cut it up. It has been 24 hours and we're back to cut up the soap, and I'm happy to say that the colors stayed exactly how I wanted them to be. We'll check the inside. There it is. And I still have some practicing to do as far as getting my layers to be more even. And the fragrance is amazing. We'll cut up one more. That navy blue layer is far from straight, but I think it gives each individual bar a little more character. Then you've got that gold mica drizzle on top. I think it's perfect for adding just a little bit of detail to each bar. Let's go ahead and cut up the rest of the loaf and see what we've got. If you would like to grab yourself a bar, these will be available at pinkturtlesoaps.com October 1st at 8 a.m. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next Wednesday.